Hello everyone, welcome to the live class. Can you all hear me? Just let me know so that we can start today's session. Hello, can you all hear me? Am I audible? Welcome to the live class, guys. Hi
Let
Aisha,
me know so
Arvinder,
that we can
Anita.
start today's session.
Who's this? Hello, hi everyone. Okay, thank you so much for confirming. So we will start. Hello everyone, hi, welcome to the session. So today we are going to discuss writing task 2. We are discussing two essays. Do you agree or disagree? And to what extent you agree or disagree. Why I chose these essays? Because these are opinionated, in which you have to give your opinion. And if you are not writing your opinion, you are omitting it, or if your opinion is not correct, you will lose marks. So do not do these kind of mistakes. And why I have chosen these two topics, because the way you have to choose your opinion, that is different, and that matters a lot when you are writing an opinion essay. So you need to understand the difference between these two essays and how to attempt. Okay, so we will be discussing. The very first thing is we have two tasks in writing, in general as well as academic. In academic, we have a graph and an essay, and in general, we have a letter and an essay that we have to write. So the thing is, we get an essay, we have different essay types. We will be discussing all of them in the upcoming classes. So today we have these two essays, and what you have to do is you have to write more than 250 words, because 250 is the limit, but you should write at least 290 to 300 words, not more than that, because more you write, that is going to waste your time. So do not waste your time, and work on your grammar, work on your spellings, work on your vocabulary. The vocabulary you are comfortable with and you are familiar with, use that one only. Do not use the vocabulary you're not familiar with. Okay, so what we are going to do is I will be showing you the essays and you have to tell me your opinion. First, you will tell me your opinion, that in which way you will go, and then you will have to discuss your main ideas, that how you will write and what things you will be discussing. Like you can tell me the examples as well, and the people who are participating, they can write these essays after the class and send them to me. I will be evaluating those during this weekend. So you can write these essays after the class. Today we are just working on the format and we will do brainstorming together. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. This is the first essay. This is, do you agree or disagree? In this essay, you have to make sure that you pick only one side, because the question says, do you agree or disagree? When there is or, that means you can pick only one side. Either you agree or disagree, but you can't do both at the same time. And if you are doing both of them, you will lose band in your task achievement, because you haven't achieved your task when you are picking both the sides. So make sure in this kind of essay you pick only one side, strictly one side. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. Whatever your main ideas are for agreement or for disagreement, you have to pick only one side. Okay, do not go for both the sides, because students make this mistake, and even after writing, in a very good way, like using vocabulary, using everything that you need, but when your opinion is wrong, When you are not picking one opinion, then you will lose marks and you will not be able to get 7 or 7 plus band score if your opinion is not top notch. Okay, opinion has to be perfect. So let me know which side you will be going, and after that you have to tell me your ideas of agreement or disagreement, and even you can let me know the examples that you want to use. But first, let me know which side you want to take. You want to go for agreement or disagreement? Quickly, just let me know which side you want to pick, and then let me know the main ideas. Which main ideas are there that you want to write? Like you will be writing two paragraphs, BP1 and BP2, and you should have two main ideas to support your essay, to support your opinion. Let me know your stand. Which side you want to pick? You want to agree or you want to disagree? Okay, so Sahib Jot says that he completely agrees with this statement. Very good. Why you agree? Now think about the main ideas. So others, what do you think about it? Hi, you're welcome, dear. Um, Prabha says agree. Okay. Anita says agree. Yes, you should agree actually. But why you agree? Neha also says agree with the statement. Very good. But now it's time for the main ideas, because if your main ideas are according to your opinion, like if you are agreeing and you are able to convince the examiner with your main ideas, then you get good band score. Okay, so you all are agreeing. This is the essay in which you have to agree only. Okay, so now it's time for the main ideas. Let me know the main ideas. Why you agree with this one. Your main idea one and your main idea two, because we have to discuss two main ideas. So we will have same things. Okay, so the first one is, let me show it on the screen so that others can also see. Sahib Jot says that to give job is the duty of the government, as in many government departments there. Hmm. Okay, it's duty of the government. Valid point, you can say that. In this type of essay, you can do one thing. You can, in the BP1, body paragraph 1, you can talk about the unemployed, and in the BP2, you can talk about the homeless. It will be easy for you to take both the things, because if you omit any one of those, if you're omitting homeless or if you're omitting unemployed, you will lose marks. Okay, so you have to discuss both the things that are given. Okay, this is onus of the government. Hmm, you can say that, but why? Because when you're writing your main idea, you have to support it. It's the onus of the government. Write something else as well. So the points are valid that this is duty of the government. And if I tell you to elaborate this one, this is onus of the government to create jobs. Very good. This is good. So you have written in parts. This is onus of the government to create jobs. Very good. Others, let me know your ideas, because when you discuss, you get so many main ideas. The second main idea, this is your first main idea. This is the duty of the government to create jobs and create employment. But the second main idea, what is your second main idea? Try, guys. Okay, so we have two more comments, but I'm not able to see it on my laptop. Yeah, it's there. Okay, people who pay taxes, government can build homes and create more job opportunities. Okay, from the money collected as taxes. Hmm. And Neha says, provide basic amenities. Yeah, home is a basic amenity that should be provided to all the people. Very good. Others also try. Let me know your main ideas for agreement. Why you agree to this one? That why government should create employment and they should provide jobs to people, and about the homeless, that people should be taken care of who are homeless. Government should provide many facility like as job. Yes, they should provide it. Why they should provide? There should be a bar for retirement age, so there could be more job opportunities. Mm. You can say that, but the main idea. Actually, you have discussed two main ideas, Sahib Jodh. So that is why you are giving supporting details. Okay, that's fine. Yes, to people below poverty line for the growth of the nation. Very good. Valid point. Valid point. Hmm. Because when people are below the poverty line and unemployment is there, you need to get employment from the government. Okay. Homeless people will start robbery or unethical activity if they're allowed to wander in the streets. Okay. So there is one thing that I want to say. When you say these kind of things, do not say all homeless people, because when you overgeneralize the things, then it will create a problem. Not all the people. So when you overgeneralize, whatever you are writing, never say all, because all cannot do these unethical activities. So you can say some homeless people. Try to generalize the things that some people can. Don't say will, may, because there is a possibility that some people may start robbery or unethical activities, because some people will not do whatever the condition is. Okay, so all of you, because this mistake I find in many of the essays, it's not about you, in kind of all of the essays I find these kind of mistakes. So do not say. Some people may get indulged into robbery or unethical activity. This is what you can say. Okay? Very good. Yeah, this is a valid point. You can say that to support your main idea that these things can happen when there is no employment and people do not have home. So these are valid points. Very good. Okay, so you are saying that literacy should also be taken care of. Yes, this is also a valid point. You can say, you can take example of some countries where there is education, where education is free. You can talk about that, and you can say that, and even you can take example of some countries where they are providing employment, like okay, the government spelling of government you need to check. You can check in the essay. Your spelling of comment are wrong. Just check those. Maybe it's a typing mistake because you do it quickly. The government should make it easy to get job opportunities by making facilities, by introducing new jobs. They need to introduce, they need to invest. Because if there are no jobs, what the government needs to do? Government needs to introduce some new jobs. This is what they have to do. So this is what you should write. That government should introduce more jobs. Yes, very good point, Cynthia. That government can arrange free education system and vocational jobs for homeless and unemployed people. Very good. This is what I was thinking about. That government should provide jobs and they should give opportunities to people. Like they should give some kind of training as well. You can say that training should be provided to people who are homeless and who do not have those facilities and who do not have that knowledge, because there are some jobs in which people are needed, but the people who are homeless and who do not, who are not of that field, they are not able to do that job. So what the government can do, government can provide them some training so that people who are from other fields, they can do that job. So this is what the main thing is. Try to elaborate, try to add more things, try to add more details. The main thing is, when you are writing, there should be no room for question in the examiner's mind. Whatever you want to say, whatever you want to write, elaborate and provide details. When you do not provide the details, when you do not elaborate, the examiner will not understand that what you want to say. So while you are writing your main idea, elaborate it properly. Okay. Okay, so we got one more. A fraction of jobs should be allotted solely for less fortunate people. When you say, oh, do not say jobs. This is going to be a contradicting statement, because a fraction of jobs. You can simply say jobs should be allotted solely for less fortunate people. Yes, very good. You have chosen the word less fortunate people because you need to show variety. Very good. This is a good thing. When you show variety and when you use synonyms. Okay. So we have one more comment on this one. Supporting the distressed class of citizens would ultimately reduce the chances of such people resorting to wrong modes to support themselves. Very good. You can say that, because when there is employment, when people have something to eat, they will not go into negative activities. Like, very good. Should we talk about why should the government take care of disadvantaged people, or how it can take care of them? Both. You can pick it, like you can tell why the government, because you are agreeing. So you have to tell why and how. You can answer that as well. The thing is, when you write your main idea, whatever your main idea is, when you elaborate, you need to answer the questions why and how. If you are saying that they should, then you should tell why. And if you are saying they should, then you can answer how as well, that how they can answer. They can create new jobs, they can provide facilities, like they can provide training. So this is how you can answer this kind of question. You can answer it why and how. Why and how are very impressive ways of elaborating your main idea. Okay, so we have one more. Firstly, provide shelter for homeless. Secondly, introduce job opportunities by building new industry. Finally, train them for self-employment. Very good. This is what I wanted, because all things are there in this comment. Very good. Affection of people is, or affection of people are. Which one will be correct? Affection of people are. Here we will say are, because we will agree to the one which is near here, because it's people. So that is why we will say are. Okay. Authorities should introduce more employment training or cross-skilling to the jobless people. As a result, it will increase country's economical growth as well. Very good. Now you are getting my point. You are introducing your main idea and you are supporting why. This is what I wanted to see. as a result, why they should do. If you say that government should do, tell me why they should do. This is the reason. It will increase the economical growth. Very good, valid points. And the way you have written, this is good. The points now you are understanding that what I am trying to say. Whatever you want to write, answer it with why and how. Why or how, maybe, because you can pick only one. It may be why or how. Very good. I'm happy with the inputs that you have given for this one. Now, what you can do is you have the main ideas. You just need to elaborate them, and you just need to write. You can send it to me, maybe in the WhatsApp or maybe in the group. That is your wish. You can send them to personally, and you can send them in the group. So I will be evaluating these two essays for the people who are participating actually. Okay, so it's time for the format for this kind of essay. That is, do you agree or disagree? What we have to do is we will start with the introduction. Introduction will be the paraphrasing. When you paraphrase, okay, paraphrasing is writing the same thing, writing the question, whatever is given in the question from some till homeless. You will write everything in your paraphrasing in your words. You will not copy like some people, they used the words unemployed, jobless, and you can say less fortunate. These kind of words, by using all this, you will write an introduction, you will write your paraphrasing. After the paraphrasing is done, you will write your opinion that you agree or disagree. Then you will write a statement like in which you will say the outline. The outline is that what you will be going to do in this essay, which side you're picking, and how you will be writing this essay. This is all about introduction. After that, we have the BP1, we call it body paragraph 1. You will start right away with your main idea. The first main idea you will write, and then you will elaborate that how you have to write it. The thing is, you will elaborate, like I told, how or why. After that, you will have to write an example. Examples are must. If you're writing two body paragraphs, two examples are must. You will write an example. Example should, be there to validate your point. After you have written the example, you will wind up your paragraph, your body paragraph one. So then you will write the body paragraph two. The same format you will follow. You will write the second main idea, then you will elaborate the second main idea. You will write why and how. Okay, and then you will be writing the example. Example should be in connection with your main idea. Whatever you have written in your main idea, that should be there. After that, you will wind it up. Then it's time for the conclusion. Conclusion, you will have to write your opinion again, and you will write your main ideas. You will write a crux sentence. Crux is clubbing the main idea of the BP1 and the BP2 and writing them as one sentence. This is called a crux line or crux sentence. So that you will have to write. Okay. What happened? Okay. So by and large, people who are in charge, they need to create more job opportunities that would be beneficial for the economic growth and overall development of the nation. Yes, very good. This is how you will write. Because when you write your main idea, you will elaborate. Because just think about that you know about this topic, the other person who is reading doesn't know. So you will write in a very good way. But when you think that this is obvious, the other person will understand. There comes the problem. Write from the scratch that the other person should know all the details that you want to write. Okay. Can we give example of some other nation? Actually, you should give examples of other nations, but try not to include the ones which are a bit controversial. You should not include those nations. Try to include the nations who have, they have the facilities. So try to include those. Disadvantaged. Disadvantage or disadvantaged. For disadvantage, we can say downside, drawback, cons, these kind of words you can use. Flaws, you can use these kind of words for disadvantage. And you can give example of any nation. Whatever you want to say, you can give examples. That is perfectly all right. Just it should look valid. Maybe that country is not doing that thing, but fabricate it like that. That looks real. Suppose if you're talking about Canada, suppose if you're talking about Australia, okay, so you will use an example of those countries and you will write that they are doing this thing. Disadvantaged people. Disadvantaged, you can say less fortunate, and you can say with fewer facilities, these kind of words, because you will not get exact synonyms for all kind of words. You just need to find the near synonyms that match, because sometimes we do not have the exact ones. Is it okay to give examples of countries like China and Japan? Nowadays, I do not suggest China. But we should not say all these things. The thing is, like some people, they have these views. When we have different views, like some people are talking negative and some people they're talking about positive. So try not to choose those things. Like if I say religion, do not include religion, do not include the countries that have some kind of negativity. Like nowadays, China has some kind of negativity, so try to use some other countries. You can use, but I just do not want any kind of controversy in your essay, because we are just talking about a positive note. So try not to use those kind of things, okay? Like the controversial topics, we have religion, we have this, all these things. So try not to include. Yes, you can say unprivileged. Very good. Mhm. You can say unprivileged. Okay. So this is how you have to write your whole essay about do you agree? Is it true that state authority should help jobless and homeless people who are on the poverty line? Is it okay? No, it's not true. Because they are saying some people think, you can say some people are of the view, okay, or maybe you can say yes, this is okay. Some people are of the view that the authorities should take care of the disadvantage, you can say the unprivileged people, such as the homeless ones, or these homeless, and these we cannot change. Like unemployed you can change, but homeless we can't change. Or you can say the people without homes. So this is how you can write. Try to change the words that you can change. If you can't change, do not write the wrong synonyms, wrong words, because that will have a negative impact on your writing. This is okay. Just starting is different because the starting says it is true. It is true means 100% people. But the question says some people. Some people want this to happen, not all the people. Okay. So this is the reason you have to write some people or few people are of the view. Okay, the next one is the government should help unemployed and homeless people to reduce social pests like stealing, taking drugs, and different crimes. Okay, yeah, you can say that, but we have one more. Some people's perspective is that the authorities have to protect the unprivileged individuals. Yes, very good. This is how you have to write it. You need to, whatever is given in the question, you have to write and do not omit anything. Because when you say it is true, that changes the sense. When you say some people's perspective or some people are of the view, some people think this is the same, it should be the same. Okay, so we have the main ideas for this one. Now we will be discussing the second one. You can write this essay and send it to me. I will evaluate, and maybe I will take a day or two. So I will be evaluating all the essays that you are sending me today, the ones which we are discussing. Okay, so now it's time for the second one. So, what is the difference and why this kind of essay is different? The thing is, in this one, you can write this essay in three ways. The first one is to fully agree, the second one is to disagree completely, and the third one is to go for a partial agreement, a partial disagreement, whatever you want to say. There's one more comment. Is it okay if we write according to some people? You can say that. Because the thing is same that we are referring to some people, not all the people. So this is okay. This is fine. So this is the essay. Like to what extent do you agree or disagree? In this kind of essay, what you have to do is you have to pick side, like you can go into three sides. If you are saying 100% agreement, then you will write about only agreement. If you are picking disagreement, you will write only about disagreement. And if you are going for partial, then you can write about both of them. Otherwise, you will not write about both the details. Okay. The question is many people think technological devices such as smartphones, tablets, and mobile phones bring more disadvantages than advantages. So these are two views. Some people say there are more disadvantages, but some people say there are more advantages. So which side you pick, let me know, and then your main ideas. Whatever questions you have when you write this essay, write them along with that. If I am not able to answer your questions, if there is, sometimes time restraint is there, and so you can send those queries in the WhatsApp group because the WhatsApp group is for that only. You can send me your queries and you can ask me there. Okay, Neha says I agree. Anita says partially agree. Hmm. Because it's completely your choice. Whatever you want to say, it's going to be your choice only. Maybe you agree that you say that there are more disadvantages, and maybe you are the one who can say that there are more advantages. So you have to agree or you have to disagree with this. You agree means you are saying there are more disadvantages, and when you say partially, then you say, yeah, there are disadvantages, but there are advantages also. So we have one disagree. Okay. When you disagree, you say that there are advantages. Okay. Some people partially agree with the given statement as there are pros and cons of using smartphones. Some people. Now, you will say why you agree or disagree. Some people means you're talking about other people. When it's your opinion, you have to write I. Okay, and Harpit says both sides. You have to pick both sides. Fine, this is okay. You can pick both the sides. because the question is like that, and you have this option to pick both the sides. So this is completely all right. Whatever side you want to pick, you can, because we have three ways of writing this essay. Okay, so we have one more view. Disagree, as these technologies have become an inseparable part of our lives, as the advantages outweigh the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. Okay, so there is no need to write this. Actually, you can write also because there is a comparison. Okay, okay, okay. I was getting confused between the advantages and advantages. Okay, so Neha says addiction to gizmos lead to sedentary lifestyle. Leads to, because you are referring to addiction. For this, I would suggest, you should see my video subject verb agreement, that how subject verb agreement works, and you will understand that why I said leads. Addiction to gizmos leads to sedentary lifestyle. Okay. Yes, I got it. I understood, Adam. So, other points, if you want to discuss your main ideas, your BP1 and BP2, whatever main ideas you want to write, just let me know so that others can also see, and it will be easy for you because you have done the brainstorming. Now you just need to write it and send it to me for evaluation. Okay. Sahib Jot says you to look at the brighter side. There are an awful lot of pros of using phones and tablets. To talk more about it, take this pandemic as an example, as everything was under lockdown. So phones help students not let their studies hamper. Yes, very good. A valid point. Valid point. Very good. Very good. You can say that. Hmm. Okay, and Amandeep Kaur says agree. Okay, you agree that there are more disadvantages. Fine, you can pick either side, whatever side you want, you can pick. You can pick any of the sides. You can go for agreement, disagreement, and you can say that I want to partially agree, because you have this option, because they are saying to what extent. So your points are valid. The way you have written Sahib Jyoti, your points are good. Like you have given an example as well, that this lockdown has affected people, but because of these phones, even you can say people who were not in touch, they were able to talk to their near and dear ones, like some people who are abroad and some people who were not well, like who were in quarantine or who were in the hospitals. They were able to meet their families. They were able to talk to their families, like on video calling, FaceTime. So you can use those things when you are saying that this is a good thing to have mobile phones. Okay, so we have one more comment like PP1. The functions like calling and connecting to people far away from us is a significant advantage. Yes, this is the main thing. You can say now we have very good example of this pandemic, that because people, they were far away, and even people living in the same cities, they were not able to meet each other. So you can say that this was the only way that they were taking care of each other. They were giving support to their family members. So you will write, and you have very good example to support this one. Okay. Advantages are it helps all various range of age people. Firstly, students can learn their school subjects. Students can learn their school subjects by technological devices. For instance, Zoom learning at lockdown. Very good. Secondly, for seniors to contact and communicate their family members when they alone. Finally, those devices make our daily routine work as easy with all features such as calculator, alarm, radio. There are spelling mistakes. Just check those. I think while you are writing quickly, so these are just typing mistakes. You can check those. And your both points are about advantages. Okay, so in one you are talking about the students, their studies, and in the second one you're talking about the people and their connection, that they are connected. Okay, these devices are a double-edged sword. It depends on the manner how we use them. If we use them properly, we can have more advantages than disadvantages. You can say that. Um, okay. On the other side, there are some who spend all their time on phone surfing internet. Apparently, it could have diverse effects on their eyes, and with time, they could suffer more health problems. Very good. Yes, this is a one point for disagreement that you can say that more disadvantages are there. You can say, because when you're talking about disadvantages, you can say overusage, overindulgence. Like you suppose you are working, that is fine. But when you do not sleep on time, when you are all the time surfing the internet, when you do not work on your health, so there comes the problem. So you can talk about this thing here. Very good. Okay. Many people use smartphone. There is no need of two. And effect to eyesight and ignorance to relatives. Very good. This is good because yeah, they ignore their relatives, they ignore their family members when they are on the phone. Okay. Compared to past, very close to each other due to such technological devices. Yes, you can say that because like sometimes we are not with our family, but with phones we can do video calling. Like we have seen many examples in which some people who are quarantined, who are not able to go out, like the senior citizens, those are not going out, but they are being taken care of through the video calling, like their children, their grandchildren, they call them. So they feel like they are with them, they're supporting them. And some people who are hospitalized, they can also talk to their family members because they can't meet anyone. So there it is only way to be in touch with their family members, to see them, to give them the support, the care they want. So all these things, all these points are valid. Very good. So this is how you have to write it. Pick any side and stick to it throughout your essay. Whatever side you're picking, you have to stick to it. In between, we have many thoughts. While we are writing, we get so many thoughts. So, so the thing is, you will have this issue. You will go out of the topic. You will go haywire when you write and you go out of the topic. Okay, I'm joining this live class. Thanks to technology. Yes, because we all are connected. We all are from different countries. Some of you are from other countries, like I'm from Canada. Some of you are from India and all other countries. So we all are connected. We all are here. We all are sharing our views. So how this is possible? This is possible just because of this technology. Okay, I agree with the that the positive impacts on gadgets undermine its negative sides because the latest technologies in gadget can save time and give more options to citizens in daily needs. Yes, very good. Okay. BP2, the comfort of getting things done from our home due to internet connectivity, like banking facilities and attending meetings or learning online, and it is safe mainly during this COVID-19. Yes, 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 very good. Mhm. This is what I wanted to see. Explain the things like you have explained working from home, internet connectivity, banking facilities. Yes, very good. Because now in Canada, what the government has done, because the people who get checks as their salary, they can, click the pictures. So they can get the money right away. They do not need to go to the bank. So all those things they have done through the applications, which are, banking applications. So you can use all these examples for the senior citizens, like who are not able to go and who are not advised to go, because government says that people should not go out. So there these facilities, they're working for them because they have to get money and they need to get it in their account. So all those things will happen when the government is providing them some with some facilities, and all these things are happening due to the devices, that smartphones, tablets, mobile phones. So you can write that way. Okay, so we have one more point. I agree that the positive, I think we have done this. They can save time and give more options to citizens in their daily needs. Yes, very good. Very good. All the points are very nice. You just need to elaborate these points, write examples. Like if you are saying people are able to be in touch, you can give example of this pandemic. Like people that are living in different countries, different cities, and some people who are not able to go out, who are advised not to go out, they can be in touch with their family members. So you can discuss in this way. Okay, so very good points you all have discussed. Just you need to write these essays, these two essays. You can write like it's night there. You can write them tomorrow and send them to me. I will be evaluating and let you know your mistakes, whatever mistakes and the things that you need to change. I will tell you everything. Okay, so I think you all have understood how to write these two kinds of essays. Others we will be discussing in the future, and we will hold this kind of sessions in the future as well because many students they want to have writing sessions because they say they are able to do other sessions but they want to have writing, mainly the writing and speaking, because they think that while we are discussing we get a lot of ideas, because when one person is doing, he will get some, one or two ideas. But now when you are writing, you have given a kind of 4 to 5 ideas for each type of essay and for each view. So this is a very good way of doing. So we will continue doing this, like this brainstorming. This is very good. And in the future, like in the next week, I was thinking to hold session of speaking, live speaking. I will be inviting people who are interested in doing the speaking. They will share the screen with me. I will be asking the questions, so you will be here, and we will do the speaking as well. Okay, disadvantages. In contrast, there have equal portion of drawbacks of technological devices. First and foremost, the kids, do not say kids. Kids is, informal. Say children. Kids get addicted to use often these devices, check the spelling of devices, even though this will help their study. Secondly, these usage make adverse to the privacy, such online data theft. Finally, there are so many things. There are so many disadvantages of using, but the main thing is overusage. Try to use the word overusage. Suja, you are very late. Okay. So, the people who are interested in doing the live speaking with me, they just need to confirm it so that if I have 2 to 3 people, then I can hold this session. Just confirm it. Maybe you can send me a message on WhatsApp. You can send me a message in the group as well. So, we can do it. So, you are very late. We have discussed 2 essays, but that's okay. We have the recording. You can see it later as well. The video will get uploaded after 12 hours, but till then you have the link, you can open it. Live chat will not be available till then. The video gets uploaded, but I have shown all the comments here, so it will be easy for all of you to see the main ideas. That if you want to get more ideas, you can see this video later while you are writing. You will get those main ideas again. Okay, what to do, Suja? It's okay. You can see it. Okay. Any other questions or doubts, just let me know and write these essays and send those to me. And for speaking, you need to confirm. If you want to do, you have to confirm because you have to be with me here and you have to share the screen with me. So you have to confirm because I don't think all the people will be comfortable and all the people want to do. But those who want to do are most welcome. So confirm so that we can have this session. Okay, Sucha, you're very sweet. Okay, so I think we should wind up this session. We have discussed everything. The format is going to be, the way you want to write. If you want to go for agreement, then it is going to be the same as the one which I told. And then when we talk about partial, then you will do the you will talk about agreement in the BP one, and you will talk about disagreement in the second one. Yes, you will be here. I will send you the link. You will be here sharing the screen with me, and I will take a live speaking if you want to have that session. Like it will be live. Whatever questions I will be asking, you will be answering it in front of everyone. They will be able to see you. Okay, Sahibjot wants to participate in speaking. Okay, so we got one confirmation. Suja, this is kind of live speaking. Like I am speaking, you all can listen to me. So I will invite you people like who are interested in doing speaking live. So you can come here and I will ask you questions like I will ask you. Interview will be taken. So you just need to be there and answer my questions. I need to plan. I need to plan the things because I haven't planned. I just got the idea yesterday only. So you just need to be in touch with me on my WhatsApp. Just send me a message on WhatsApp if you're not there. You can get my number, okay? And then you can let me know if you want to be there. I will pick, I think, 3 to 4 people for that session so that we can have a speaking. So other people can also see how to answer. Okay, so we will have this session. You can confirm on my WhatsApp as well. That is perfectly all right. So this is how you have to write these essays. Other essays we will discuss in the future, like next week we will do, and next week we will have a live speaking session. So get ready for it. Okay, then. So I'm going to wind it up. I'll see you guys on Monday because it's Friday today. So I'll see you on Monday. Take care. Have a nice weekend. See you. Bye bye.